these skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home to you.
Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to the Grenadier Auction Rooms. Good to be here to finish off the week. Not one, not two, but three brought forward auctions, each and every one of them having received an acceptable pre-auction offer ahead of its scheduled auction dates. We'd certainly like to thank our owners for the opportunity to represent you, work alongside you in your selling endeavours, and of course to you as purchasers in the room, good luck to you. A pleasure for myself, Ned Allison, to be your auctioneer on the three of our auctions today, capping off the good work of our three agents who I'll introduce momentarily. We go through the formalities before we get underway with the auctions themselves. I remind you, as we're required to, that we work under that best practice guide for auction that is set out by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. Now, if you are successful in purchasing any of the three properties today, we'll be providing you also with one of these REA guides before you sign that sale and purchase agreement. As for the conduct of auction, how it works is prior to each auction commencing, that pre-auction offer will be announced to you by that listing agent. At that point, that is in effect our reserve price. It has been met, therefore the property is to be sold at that figure. I'll give you that opportunity to increase advance in that bidding, and if there is an increase, I'll be selling to the highest bidder. If there is not an increase, I'll simply be declaring the property as being sold at the pre-announced figure. It is my job as your auctioneer, of course, to nominate and suggest what that next bid and that next increment should and can be. I can refuse a bid as well if I don't believe it to be in the best interests of my owners. That's unlikely to occur this afternoon, though. If one of my licensed colleagues is bidding on behalf of a client, I'll name and identify them should and when that occur. At the completion of the auction, when the hammer sounds in your favour, if you haven't done so already, you are required to sign that sale and purchase agreement. Following on from there, we require that you pay a 10% deposit to our trust account to formalise and secure. But my pleasure to get things off and underway. We welcome and say good afternoon to Mr. Mike Brown, making contact with the buyer on the telephone by the look of things. It's Mike's pleasure to bring to the auction room 128 Slater Street in Richmond. Of course, the contract that Mike's provided to you all confirms and outlines that it is a freehold title. 475 square metres more or less making up the title. The very 1st of April 2022 is going to be your settlement and possession date, which you'll be aware is a Friday. Our owners, though, they are looking to part with it, move on after 10 very, very happy years, I know, looking to head off overseas, back home to the UK, leaving that next owner the opportunity to secure and enjoy for themselves, ready for that next chapter most certainly. Good improvements, good enhancements that have been put into the home, that updated kitchen, the bathroom as well. It's just going to add to that year-round comfort. Love the way you've got the living space out to that Queeler deck there to soak up the sunshine, and from there the kids, they can just enjoy that backyard, which is of course a good size also. Location-wise, lots to offer with walking distance to the local shops. The Palm's not far away, the central city, a very, very short commute as well. So Mike, without further ado, our accepted pre-auction offer bid, please. $690,000 for Slater Street. As I said at the start, immediately on the market I sell at $690,000, but buyers, I give you an opportunity to contest north of that figure. At $690,000, to someone rounded off at say $700. You call it out, you tell me. Have $690,000 offered, accepted, we put the hammer down if that's it. For the first call, I work with 5 if it's here twice. Third and final call at $690,000. Anything further? It's going, Mike. It's going. It is sold. Congratulations. Thank you, Mike. Thank you to our outgoing owners. The best of luck with your move overseas. Just give Alison. Should we do King? Are you ready to go? They're just waiting for a buyer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting, by the look of things, on a bit of paperwork on Lloyd Street. That won't be far away, so we are just going to keep the day moving and get underway with the third of our auctions. Matt, I understand everyone's here and we are able to do so. So we come back to Lloyd Street momentarily. In the meantime, carrying on and welcoming Matt Luce with the next of our properties, 143B King Street in Sydenham. The contract this time around, of course, confirming a freehold parcel, an easy care, 197 square metre section that you sit upon. The 7 17th of March, as you'll be aware, is what the contract calls for in terms of settlement and possession. 10% though, that's your mere obligation this afternoon upon the fall of the hammer. But what a tidy townhouse this is, that just demands that minimal upkeep. It gives you as a result stress-free living. It's a property that's going to give you time back, time to enjoy life and make the most of it. Of course, highly convenient is the location. The Colombo Mall just around the corner, the central city again with all it offers, and all that is still to come is again just mere minutes away. It's a good sensible layout, good configuration to the property, all you need in there. 2 of the 3 bedrooms enjoying walk-in wardrobes, as we know, lovely sunny courtyard, internal access garaging as well. Pretty easy to see why it's been so popular, be it an investment, be it a home, be it a lock and leave city pad. So Matt, without further ado, our accepted pre-auction offer on King Street, please. $725,000, and as you've seen this afternoon, I sell at $725, but again, that opportunity to advance at $725. Is there 5 betters? Is there $730 in the room or elsewhere? Call it out, or we sell at $725,000 on notice. First call at $725, twice. Third, final call, anything better, it's going at $725, going, and sold again. Thank you, Matt. Congratulations again to our purchaser, our owner. Nice and simple. And Mandy Ellison right on cue. Good to go. Right, and we go back just like that to Lloyd Street, welcoming and capping off the good work of Alison Aitken, Mandy Martin. They've done a great job, of course, bringing this property to the marketplace. Again, here to schedule 11 Lloyd Street being that property, sitting, of course, in the popular suburb of Strowan. This time contractually, again, that's that freehold parcel that you bid and buy. The best title, cleanest title we can offer to you here in New Zealand. 756 square metres is the land size. The Friday, the 18th of March, it's a date you'll be looking forward to. That is move-in day, that is possession day. But a home that has so evidently been a labour of love. It's been a property that's just immaculately presented, immaculately cared for, both inside and out. That's so obvious when I visited, I think it was Wednesday night, I popped through and had a look. So well looked after, this property. How good is this going to be for family living, I think, with the spaces, the places that are available indoors and outdoors, spread and sprawl with absolute comfort, absolute ease. Love the natural light streaming into all of those spaces. Many features to the home, but one of the standouts, that top of the line, that UPWC double glazing, keeping you cool in the summer, keeping you warm in the winter as a result. The large garaging in added plus, the immaculate garden, of course, you can spend some good quality time out there as a family as well, but you'll grow, you'll flourish as a family. The nice quiet street, the strength of the location, well, that goes really without saying. But Alison, Mandy, anything further to add before we announce our accepted pre-auction offer?
Hey, I'd just like to congratulate our owners, and there's no surprises. We're in the auction room very early with this property. It's been so popular. So hey, good luck. You've got a great home.
Thank you. And our accepted offer is, Ali?
$2,100,000.
$2.1 million. Buyers absorb that, consider it at $2.1 million. Our owners have said, we're happy, we're moving on, we're selling at $2.1 million. But again, if there is better, I sell to you, but you need to advance at $2.1 million. Maybe you go to 150, maybe you just step forward with the 10. You call it out though at $2.1 million. We have accepted. First call at 2.1. Anything better, anything further, again, twice called at 2.1. Have it. Ali down the back there, I give them the opportunity. Sir, can I get you involved? Participation. Third final call at $2.1 million. You're certain? Move in, you'll love it. That's a nod, that's a bid. No, not at this stage. It's going then at 2.1. It's going. It is. I believe over here. Thank you for your work, Mr. Corey O'Leary. Alison, Mandy, again, that seals the day off beautifully. Well done to all involved. Thank you very much for coming along. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.